One piece of advice that Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Lotte, and today I've decided to film a day in my life at medical school. So I have a really exciting day today because I have my second placement of the second term. It's crazy how early on we get clinical exposure, and so I thought I'd take you along with me. Currently I think it's 6:20 and I'm sat next to the heater because it's so cold, and usually it's really warm in my room because it's on such a high floor, but this morning it's freezing. As of right now, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself to go for a run, but it's taking a lot of mental preparation. And please excuse the huge eye bags. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hopefully that passes. And on that note, if we can all just ignore the bed head, that would be much appreciated. So physically, I'm there. We've got the clothes on. Mentally, still not happening. I would usually only wear this jacket and a long sleeve shirt underneath, but today we've got the added jumper and this little bobble hat because it's so cold. I'm back from my run. I feel like I'm defrosting. Now, if you ever go for a run in a city where there's lots of students, be prepared to have to avoid the vomit from the night before, especially around Mackey's. Try and avoid it if you're squeamish. I think most people who watch my videos are probably doing medicine, so I mean, I'm kind of squeamish, but I guess you just have to deal with that. But it was not nice. I had to like hop around it, so would not recommend. As I will be on placement from 9 till 1, I'm going to make quite a big breakfast just to tide me over until that time. So I'm making some healthy banana pancakes, and I'll show you the recipe because they're really nice, quick and easy, and you can put a lot of different toppings on and adjust it to your preferences. I'm going to start by heating up a little bit of olive oil on medium heat. So for the pancakes, this is all you'll need. You'll need some oats, an egg, a banana, and some peanut butter. You can do it without the peanut butter and it tastes completely fine. I just quite like the texture of having crunchy peanut butter in it. Okay, so I'm going to start by squishing the banana just to help with the mashing process. And then you want to grab a fork and just mash that up a little bit more. It doesn't need to be literally puree. And then I'm going to crack an egg in it. Now all of this can be done in a blender, and that just makes the pancakes a little bit thinner and you'll have more of them, whereas this makes them thick, and I quite like this texture. And then stir that in. Now when it comes to the oats, I don't measure them out or anything, I just add them to consistency. So I basically add them like a layer on top of the egg, and you want it to be pourable but not, like I just do it, I don't know if you can see that, until you can't actually see any of the egg anymore on top. And then give that a stir. And then you're just going to add about a teaspoon of peanut butter, just like that. Stir that in, and then you're ready to go. And you just want to basically pour them in the pan, and then when you see little air bubbles start to appear, that's when it's time to flip it. Pancakes are cooking, and in the meantime, I'm just going to clear up all the mess I've just made. Now for the toppings, I'm going to add a big dollop of Greek yogurt. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of jam. It's my grandparents' homemade strawberry jam. It's the best jam. and then a little bit of honey over the top. And that's it. It's so easy, and you can do anything with the toppings. Over Christmas I was doing like some cinnamon pancakes and putting cinnamon in the mixture, which was really nice. You can also put like flaked almonds or coconut or something in the mixture as well, which is also really good. I'm never gonna get over how good the sky looks here in the morning. It's amazing. I'm not ready to live on the ground floor anymore. This is without a doubt the best purchase I've made since being at uni. This is the placement outfit of the day. We're doing GP placement, so we don't actually have to wear scrubs. We can if we want to, but in my group, we're not wearing them. I'm just making sure that I've got all my stuff packed. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle, pop a coat on, and then we're good to go. It is currently 8:10 and the bus doesn't actually go until 28 minutes past, but I'm gonna go and buy a notebook because I've got loads of pieces of paper in my bag to write on, but I think it'll just be a little bit messy if I've got bits everywhere with different notes on. So I got back from placement about an hour ago. I forgot to film my lunch, but I basically just had like eggs, bacon. It was pretty much a full English. I was so hungry when I got in. I made it so quickly and then I completely forgot to even film what I was doing. But I just got changed into something a little bit less formal and I'm on my way to anatomy. I've just got back from anatomy. My fingers are freezing. It's so cold today. It was a really good session. So just to give you a little bit of an overview of kind of the whole day really, so what we're expected in placement to do and what we're expected in anatomy at this point. So obviously we are just first years. So placement this morning I shadowed a pharmacist, which was amazing. It was so much fun. I got to ask her loads of questions and she was really helpful, really friendly, and answered everything. I did ask her one piece of advice that she would kind of give to herself when she was doing placement and what she would recommend, and I thought it would be useful for everybody who's watching to hear this too. Now, whether you're doing medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, whatever it is, she said it's really important that you make sure you're confident and ask questions and engage with the person because they're taking time to speak to you and to answer your questions. Then they expect you to ask questions and want to learn at this stage. So even if you're not having the best time, try to act, engage, be interested. You could learn something really valuable. Even though I'm not doing pharmacy, I learned so much today and it was just so interesting. We got to speak to patients on the phone. Well, I didn't personally speak, but I listened to the patients and it was a really nice experience. And then after placement, we did anatomy. So in anatomy, we have some booklets with like some questions, and then we can go to the different stations and do different tasks in the booklet. So there's like different body parts. So we're doing respiratory system at the moment. So there was like this practical today was focused on the lungs. So there was lots of different elements of the lungs, different like prosections of different angles, all of that fun stuff. So it was really good. I think everybody was very tired though. You could tell that everybody had just got back from placement. Then we have an hour because it does take a while to commute to some places, so we have an hour to get sorted and then get ourselves to anatomy. So there was a few tired faces in there, myself included. And now I'm back in my room and I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then at 6:15 I've got a spinning class that I'm really looking forward to. And then I think I'm just gonna have to do a bit more work and then chill because today was a really long day, quite a tiring day as well, but really good fun. Honestly, if you're not in medical school yet, I promise you're gonna have so much fun, and each day is so different. Like especially going on placement is such an exciting part of the week, and yes, it's tiring, but it's such good fun. Yeah, I'm excited for placement next week as well. I just rewatched the video that I took explaining what I did today, and you can see my gum for 50% of it, so I do apologise for that. I didn't even think to spit the chewing gum out before filming, so I'm very sorry about that. Please do excuse it. Just pretend that I have one really, really white tooth. I was just on a quick call with my mum and I spoke to my boyfriend, and now I'm on my way to the spinning class, and it's so cold and windy. I've got 2 hoodies on and a coat, and it feels like I've got nothing on, to be honest. But I'm really excited to try it. I've not done this type of spinning before, so it should be fun. I'll let you know. It's either going to be fun or it's going to make me feel really sick because it's like the virtual reality one. My legs feel so alive right now. That was honestly so good. I really liked it. It was a bit weird having the screen, but I am glad it wasn't like the bike wasn't synced to the screen. So it meant if the pace changed, it didn't make you feel sick, which was good. So I'd definitely go back. I thought it was really good. And I want to try some of the other spinning ones to give those a go. I've made the decision that it would be impossible for me to go home straight away because I have such an intense craving for grapes. So I'm going to go to Tesco's and buy some grapes. Hello from the future. So it's actually been just over 2 weeks now since I filmed that video. Essentially I got tonsillitis and then I got COVID, so I was not really in a fit state to be editing my video or filming any videos or really doing much at all. I felt really unwell for quite a while, so I thought I should probably film some kind of outro for this video because I never got round to it. Essentially, we went for a walk, then we got a drink and we went to bed, so it was very, very boring, but I thought I should at least somehow end it, and at least I can end it with an explanation as to why this actually took place 2 weeks ago and not this week. So that was a day in my life in medical school, but just not a day in my life within the past week or two. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe. I really hope I don't get ill again so that I don't have to take such a long break off of posting videos. So do stay around as there will be more to come. I hope you have a lovely day, and again, thank you so much for watching.